If my name should be liable to fear, I do not know the man I should fear so much as this spare Cassius. He reads much. He is a great observer, and he looks quite through the deeds of men.
So from the waves of Tiber did I, the tyrant Caesar. And this man is now become a god. Men at some time are masters of their fates. The fault, dear Brutus, lies not in our stars, but in ourselves, that we are underlings. Brutus and Caesar. Well, what should be in that Caesar? Why should that name be sounded more than yours?
It is a strange disposed time, yet men may construe things after their fashion, clean from the purpose of the things themselves. Comes Caesar to the capital tomorrow?
He doth. For he to bid Antonio send word to you, he would be there tomorrow.
Tonight then, Casca, this disturbed sky is not to walk in.
Farewell, Cicero. They say the senators tomorrow mean to establish Caesar as a king, and he shall wear his crown by sea and land in every place save here in Italy.
If I know this, know all the world beside, that part of tyranny that I do bear, I can shake off at pleasure.
And so can I. So every bondman in his own hand bears the power to cancel his captivity.
And why should Caesar be a tyrant then? Poor man, I know he would not be a wolf, but that he sees the Romans are but sheep.
He would be crowned. How that might change his nature, there's the question. It is the bright day that brings forth the adder, and that craves wary walking. Crown him that, and then I grant we put a sting in him that at his will he may do danger with. The abuse of greatness is when it disjoins remorse from power.
You have some sick offense within your mind, which by the right and virtue of my place I ought to know of.
What mean you, Caesar? Think you to walk forth? You shall not stir out of your house today.
Caesar shall forward, for the things that threaten me are looked but on my back. When they shall see the face of Caesar, they are vanished. What say the augurs?
They say you should not venture forth today. Plucking the entrails of the offering forth, they found no part within the beast.
There is but one mind in all these men, and it is bent against Caesar.
Speak hands for me!
How many ages hence shall this our lofty scene be acted on, in states unborn, and accents yet unknown?
Great Caesar fell. Oh, what a fall was there my country! Then I, and you, and all of us fell down, whilst bloody treason flourished over us.
Who is here so vile that would not love his country? If any speak, for him have I offended.
When the poor hath cried, Caesar hath wept. Ambition should be made of sterner stuff. Yet Brutus says he was ambitious, and Brutus is an honorable man.
The question of his death is enrolled in the Capitol. His glory is not extenuated, wherein he was worthy, nor his offenses enforced, for which he suffered death.
And put a tongue in every wound of Caesar that should raise the stones of Rome to rise and mutiny!
Brutus, this sober form of yours hides wrongs, and when you do
Cassius, be content. Speak your grief softly. I do know you well. Before the eyes of both our armies here, which should perceive nothing but love from us, let us not wrangle. Remember March? The Ides of March, remember? Did not great Julius bleed for justice' sake? What villain touched his body that did stab him not for justice? What? Shall one of us that struck the foremost man of all this world, but for supporting robbers, shall we now contaminate our fingers with base bribes, and sell the mighty space of our large honors for so much trash as may be grasped thus? I'd rather be a dog and bathe the moon than such a rogue.
Brutus, bait not me, I'll not endure it.
According to his virtue, let us use him, with all respect and rites of burial. In my tent his bones tonight shall lie, ordered honorably like a soldier. Call to the field and let's away, part the glories of this happy day.
Art thou some god? Some angel? Or some devil that makes my blood cold and my hair to stare? Speak to me what thou art!